Well, before I go into the gym, this is Ian from Train to Change from Nason Sky. Like, subscribe, or not, that's up to you, no worries. The nature of this channel is to share my thoughts, feelings on life, how to overcome problems, both in a fitness world and in our daily lives, and been through an awful lot of crap, so I thought, well, you know what, 50 in March, and I want to be able to kind of reach out, help people, and help them to overcome problems. So, that being said, the one thing which I kind of see, and it is one of the actually surprising problem-solving attitudes, is fulfilling the measure of your creation. Now I'm going to kind of use a little anecdotal reference to the animal world. If a bird doesn't fly, doesn't go out, gather up seeds, and isn't able to fly and do the things that it can do, then it's going to die. Okay, and it's not going to survive as a species. If lions don't hunt and kill, they're not going to eat, they're going to die out, because the measure of their creation is to fly, to hunt, whatever creature it is. You've got to look at it, and then we've got to look at ourselves as a human being in the human race. Now, despite an awful lot of arguments from an awful lot of things, let me preface this by saying, in no way am I being phobic. In no way am I being offensive to anyone. And believe me, if I want to be offensive, I will insult you straight to your face. I will relentlessly insult you until my dying breath. So the other thing is, I'm not afraid of anything, and neither am I afraid of ideas or anything else like that, but I have the right to speak facts. So I'm going to first turn off and say, you know, you might switch off at this, or you might switch on, I don't know. But 100 years down the line, and there was a very wise person who said this, 100 years down the line, when we're all dug up, and when we're all examined by archaeologists, and we've got the skeletons that do all the DNA, you're going to be classed as one of two things: male or female. Okay, I hate to break it to people, but that is what it is. Now, you can pretend, you can feel, or you can, whatever it is, you can associate yourself with. I could associate myself as, and laughingly I joke, a Viking Jedi. That is one of my nicknames that I have had, Viking Jedi. Doesn't mean to say I'm a Viking Jedi. I don't go around waving a laser sword about, or a lightsaber. No matter how much I sort of feel a kinship to certain things, I'm not a Viking or a Jedi, but I like to have a little bit of fun and just sort of, you know, kind of go. And, you know, perhaps a little bit, I do identify as that. Now, if somebody turned around to me and said, oh, well, you're not, hey, it's not a problem. 50 years in life, I've learned not to take myself so seriously. And at the long term, it doesn't affect me. But, you know, talking about the measure of creation is that as a species, we have a measure of creation of being men, being women, with everything that comes with that. And women have a measure of creation of being mothers, of nurturing, of teaching children. Look at, instinctively, little girls go to little baby dolls and you look after them. They view them as not being able to look after themselves. They dress them, do their hair, even Barbies, all that kind of stuff. It's that early on maternal instinct within them. Now, some women have it more than others. You know, there is a degree of that, and I will say there's a degree. Some may not have as much, some may have more. It depends on reflecting as you as a person. And that's what we remember. Men are, again, have a measure of creation, and let's say, you know, we do tend to be more aggressive, problem solving, more confrontational, and none of those are bad things. And I know some people, oh, aggression is, no, aggression, if tuned the right way and actually controlled as a man, and with men who know that balance, teaching young men how to channel it and to be wise with it, they can go far in life. There does need to be certain aggression in men to achieve on their part what it is. We learn through conflicts. Women learn through acceptance. Two different things. Now, ideally, what should happen as women come together, they should fuse together and give an overall balance. And that is the nature of creation. That is the fulfillment and measure of creation of men and women. Now, if you're not reaching that, if you're not getting that, if you're not thinking, well, actually, you know, A, B, C, D, and E, and take responsibility for yourself, then you're less likely to be successful, less likely to be happy, less likely to value yourself. Because fulfilling the measure of creation, you've got to value yourself. You've got to really say, hey, you know what? I'm worth doing this. I'm worth investing time in myself. I am this, I am this, I am this, and then moving forwards. Now, if at the end of the day you have these other ideas, fair play to you. Go live how you want to be. All right? Nobody's stopping you. Least of called the supposed male patriarchy. I could go on about that on a different video. But go. Live how you need to be. Right? Fulfill the measure of your creation. Just be aware that if you're doing something that doesn't, you're not going to feel fulfilled in life. So, if you want to solve your problems, go along those routes. Think about clearly what your measure of creation is as the person that you were born as, and value that. Because if you don't value it, if you don't come to that sort of reconciliation, then you're going to be lost in life, and you're not going to be able to achieve as much as what you would do if you did. Alright? So those are just a few thoughts from me. I hope this helps people just to come to a realization that they're unique, that they have a lot to play in this life, and you're worth it to yourself to own that. So I wish everybody all the best in the world. Hope this helps. Have a great day. Catch you later.